What is up, creepazoids from all around the world? This is Challenge Rift 98. Let's not waste any time. Let's have a look what we're dealing with. And as always, click on the solar mirror here to see everything that you need to know. Now, oddly enough, the Canonized Cube area is missing this week. This is the first time I've actually noticed that it's missing. I'm pretty sure it's the first time it's actually ever been like this. Not too sure what's happened to Canonized Cube. Maybe he's not using anything in Canonized Cube, this character. I'm not too sure. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments below. So, having a look at the gear, it is the Thorns of the Invoker set. And it's pretty much focusing on Thorns damage. For those of you that don't know what Thorns is, it's actually a defensive stat. A defensive stat that basically reflects damage you take back onto the enemy. So the aim of the game here is to actually take damage. The more damage we take, the more damage we dish out to the enemies damaging us. So it's pretty cool, unique way of playing through Diablo. There aren't that many effective Thorns builds in this game, but the Crusader Thorns of the Invoker is definitely quite a strong one. And as you can see there in the secondary slots, there's always plus Thorns damage, and basically all of the Invoker set items will have plus Thorns damage, and this definitely adds up to our overall damage as we keep dishing out our defensive stats. So it's also pretty wise to also add Thorns damage on any other items wherever you possibly can. It doesn't look like this player has actually done that very effectively, but nonetheless, we're not going to struggle even with the Thorns damage on all of the set items there. And also the Boyarsky's chip also adds 36,000 Thorns damage. So just from the chip there, or the legendary gem, plus adding up, 2,463 Thorns damage, you've got 9,176. Add all that up, it increases to quite a lot of damage, and we're not going to struggle with this at all. Having a quick look at our skills here: Punish, Sweep Attack, we got Consecration, Steed Charge, Laws of Hope, and Akrat's Champion. And for those of you wondering, let's have a look at the stat bonuses really quickly here so you understand how it works. For 2 pieces, your Thorns damage now hits all enemies in a 15-yard radius around you. Each time you hit an enemy with Punish, Slash, or Block an attack, your Thorns is increased by 350% for 2 seconds. So Punish here is definitely going to be pretty important to increase that Thorns damage and get that multiplier up. For 4 pieces, you take 50% less damage for 20 seconds after damaging an enemy with Bombardment. For 6 pieces, the attack speed of Punish and Slash are increased by 50% and deal 15,000% of your Thorns damage to the first enemy hit. So obviously our Punish here, we're not using Sweep Attack, but Punish is going to be pretty damn important. So what you want to do is come across your enemies, use your Punish, and as they attack us, they will die. Consecration here is super handy, and as you can see, consecrates a certain area and it does a hell of a lot of damage. These enemies here actually aren't damaging us. They're not attacking us. They're only like target dummies. So essentially when we go into the challenge rift, we're going to be doing a hell of a lot more damage, definitely. So what you want to do when you come across packs is make sure you keep your Laws of Hope up all the time. What this does is it empowers us with the law, surrounding us in a shield for a short duration, and every time we spend Wrath, which will be our Sweep Attack here, using Wrath, so every now and then use a Sweep Attack and use your Punish to gain your Wrath back. So Sweep Attack, and that basically heals us there because we're using our Wrath. Okay, you got Steed Charge for mobility to get back to get to your next area or your next elite pack, whatever, and same sort of thing. Consecration when it's up, probably will save a Consecration because it's got quite a large cooldown. Save it when you come across elite packs, drop it and then punish. Make sure your Laws of Hope is up, and you've also got Akrat's Champion for those situations when you're against elites, just to increase your damage and reduce damage taken as well. And don't forget, every now and then let off one of these Sweep Attacks if you're running low on health, and that will heal you up because we're wasting Wrath. And other than that, make sure you keep punishing. And as you can see here, the multiplier down there, Thorns of the Invoker damage increased. You want to keep that up as much as possible. It's not easy to show you an example out here because the enemies aren't attacking us back, and that's the whole idea of the Thorns build, is they have to attack us to get that damage dished out. So even though we're not actually getting damaged here, and it's reducing our damage big time because our enemies aren't attacking us, you can obviously see how much damage this build does even without them attacking us here. So Consecration is awesome, and obviously Punish, Laws of Hope, and Sweep Attack just to get that healing ability up a little bit. that's pretty much it. Not easy to show you how it's all done out here, so we're going to go on in, do this together, and that way y'all know how to do it too. We're going to beat this time so easily. Can't wait for everyone to get their materials and show me some love in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. That will definitely motivate me to do a hell of a lot more Diablo 3 videos. Let's go do this together. We're in. Let's go and do this. Stay charged straight to this elite here. Consecration. Get those buffs up. Laws of Hope. And Akrat's champion I use as well straight away when I come across an elite. God damn, it's awful being sick. I'm so sorry that I had a few days off there. I was sick as a dog with the man flu. So back now, almost 100%. Sitting on about 85 right now. But definitely cannot miss a challenge rift. Cannot miss a challenge rift, no way. In other news, enjoying Mortal Kombat so much as well. So if y'all like Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat in general, check out my playthrough, the story mode in MK11. They're uploading at the moment. I've completed the first 3 chapters, gonna do the rest this week. I wish I didn't get sick because they all would have been up, done and dusted by now, but hey, what can you do? Plus I work for a living and had to go to work as well, sick as a dog. So I come home and I was just absolutely exhausted and just needed rest. But we're all good now, baby. Also Game of Thrones episode recap coming up as well. Recap and review. So stay tuned to the channel for that. And as you can see here, heaps of damage. All you got to do is do your punish ability. Keep those buffs up, and every now and then if you're running low on health, sweep attack, that'll replenish some health. And the more enemies attack us, the more damage they take. Especially if you keep punishing, you can see that little icon at the bottom there. It multiplies our Thorns damage. So the more punishment we do with punish, just make sure you spam punish. And also make sure you target these dense packs as well. That way you're going to be punishing more enemies and getting that multiplier up higher. Hence, when they attack us, that multiplier will inflict more Thorns damage upon everybody. And I'm not exactly going by some perfect route that I've investigated. It's just a simple kind of go through. Just, you know, just go on in, work your way through. Keep moving, I think, is the main important part here. But definitely pay attention to my route because it's working for me, obviously. We're saving a lot of time. And time is money, my friends. Time is money. Consecration is so awesome when it's up. But you do have to be careful and make sure that enemies are within that radius where you drop your consecration. And definitely wait for an elite pack to drop a consecration. I highly recommend that. And now we're slowly pulling ahead on time here, as you can see. Nice density around here. Punish, punish, punish. Use your steed charge, nice. So consecration, bang, instant kill. And I don't think anyone should have any problems with this week's challenge rift. I cannot wait for season 17. Bring it on! I'm ready to start a character that I haven't played for a long time. So either Witch Doctor or Monk. Really, really looking forward to it. Haven't played either of those 2 classes since those big buffs and changes. Oh! Dead end. Try to remember that one, folks. Don't go that way. But yeah, I'm thinking either Witch Doctor or Monk. I'm kind of leaning towards Witch Doctor right now. I always loved playing the Witch Doctor. And I'm dying to check out some of the changes. But Monk's really awesome as well. I kind of feel like Monks have been overpowered for quite some time. It's kind of evened out now. At one stage they were pretty overpowered. That Wave of Light build was just ridiculous. You can just stand so far away and cast and it just does such huge damage. And then you've got your dashing strike, which, you know, you can dash through and just move so quickly. Alright, so buffs, make sure buffs are up. As soon as the Rift Guardian hits us, he's gonna die, because he hits like harder than most enemies, and well, with Thorns damage, it all reflects back on him, so that's how you do it, nice and easy. Please give me a big thumbs up if you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see from your favourite creepy uncle, if it's Diablo 3, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, whatever. I talk about TV shows, movie reviews, I play games, mostly focusing on Diablo 3 because that's what people want to see mostly, but if you have something, a specific request, let your creepy uncle know in the comments below. Until then, I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, just keep coming back and visit this hairy, ugly, creepy guy right here.